Some of the things that I can do now, we're probably isolating the variable.
Let's see. Sing better. Mrs. Z makes us sing every day.
Yeah.
Take charge of my time, of what I'm doing and stuff. I mean, I was pretty good about that, but I'm even better at it now.
It's probably reading. In third grade, I didn't really read. I barely read. I read like Junie B. Jones once or twice, but that's it. And then he brought me a whole nother level. He introduced me to more chapter book science fiction, and he really brought the smart out of me, even though I'm not 100%, but still got me there.
I was really bad at reading when I was in third grade. I couldn't read anything. Like, I used to only read like comic books, and I couldn't even like pronounce words right. And he helped me get through that. Now I read like, I probably read in my grade level. He got me into like classic books. I never liked those books.
I learned that I really like math and that I also really like science.
The chicken dance in front of all of
that was awesome.
It was fun.
Someone made a bet with Mr. Z. If she could get all A's and B's on the homework assignments that he gave the whole class, then he would do the chicken dance in front of the whole EL2.
And he did!
Mocking, do it again, going like meh, 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 meh.
We had to have a partner that we were going to write how great they are. We had to pick a name from a box. I picked the girl I didn't necessarily like at the time, Kiana, and I was so upset about it, and she was too, and we were like, and he was laughing. But then she picked my name too, so it was like a whole switcheroo, and that was the hardest I've seen Mr. Z laugh.
One of the funnest field trips I've probably ever had with him is probably the 6th grade field trip, because that was really fun, and we all got to hang out with each other. We all had a flat tire war.
I liked the mill. The mill was very fun.
My acorns, because whether it was summer, spring, winter, fall, even though everyone got to do this, I was always in his group, and I was always in the front of the line with him, and we always got to see things that people in the back didn't get to see.
The 6th grade field trip with Mr. Z, we went to R.J. Grunt's in the History Museum. I had so much fun just there with him and the rest of the 6th graders.
So Mr. Mr. Z saying that I always hear is Murph. He always says Murph, but sometimes he can be happy when he says it. Most of the time he's mad when he says it, but it's really funny.
Whenever someone did awesome, he'd say, "Nice, dude, nice!"
That's what he says a lot. He's like, "Dude, awesome!" And when something breaks, "Dude, this is..." And then, but he's like, "Dude, I'm so tired."
Murph.
Murph.
Some advice I have for those 4th graders, don't be nervous. Mr. Z is always like a fun-loving person. He's never gonna allow students to be mean to you. Always new students that come into a class feel welcome the day they come.
Isolate the variable!
Be yourself. Don't try to change yourself. Don't try to fit into the role of the classroom. Yeah, that's my advice. And have fun.
Something I will always remember about 4th through 6th grade is the songs that we do, because I just like the songs. Like in any other classroom, they may have tried to do the songs, but they still never did it as well as Mr. Z did, and so it got me to know my metaphors and similes and stuff like that.
We study the elements of songs.
Like the
and sing
spirit
is
of
one of them.
language, like compound words, contractions, metaphors, hyperboles.
I love all the sounds.
Yeah.
I like how we discuss them too. We really find depths in the sounds.
You can really never forget the moments that you have in Mr. Z's classroom, because they're always so different and so special than from just another ordinary classroom.
Probably how much he cares about us.
Firework and Born This Way, both of them.
What's that song?
Probably Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. That was really fun to sing, and it was a really deep song.
Some nice Russians.
Help! I need somebody help! Not just anybody help! You know I need someone help!
Where's my copy?
He's really loud when he laughs.
I was anywhere in the building and I heard his laugh. He's here.
Isolate the variable.
Giovanni, get my coffee.
Nah, that's not that good. Murph.
When he hears my name, he's gonna probably think of... Honestly, I don't think that he'll remember me.
Loudness.
Outgoing, I guess. The outgoing girl.
That hero there.
When I first came up with my two words that he always says now, either one
Queen of bogus!
and also debatable. He started cracking up. I didn't even get it at first.
Who's probably
we'll
gonna...
probably remember that we always hang out together.
I was always that guy in class that was always independent and not always, but independent, always stuck to his own beliefs and fought back for everything.
I remember how good students we were.
better than the rest.
Something that I've learned that I will always remember is probably don't lie. Because he gets really mad when you lie to him. That's the only thing that he gets mad about.
Speak your ideas. Make sure you always speak what's going to happen or what you want so that it will actually happen.
Don't treat people unkind, even though they're not kind to you. Just treat them kindly, and they'll feel sorry at the end if they're not kind to you.
Parties we would have.
Everything.
Good.
Song of the week time.
Everything.
The whole classroom.
You're just gonna miss
the work plans.
The best thing that I will remember about Mr. Z is probably how close he got to me, because when I was going through some hard times with my family, he understood me and knew where I was coming from and got close with me.
He's very social with us, and I really like that. He's very personal with us too, which is nice.
Mr. Z, if I didn't have you, then everything would be all messed up because you're always there for me to talk to you.
Mr. Z, if you're gonna watch this, don't do what you did with Breadwinner. That was horrible.
Never do that.
Vocabulary words, then we had to do a question. It took forever.
The most thing I would change is the quizzes.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I hate that.
You're the greatest teacher in the world, and I will never forget you. Even when I'm an old lady and I'm eating one, I will tell my grandchildren about you. And if you're still alive, I'll come to visit you.
Like the variable. That's
Awesome.
Yeah, we're awesome. And so are you, Mr. Z.
He is one of the best teachers I've ever had.
Thank you, Mr. Z, for being a great teacher, and I really learned a lot.
I love you!
Don't, I hope you don't forget about me.
There have been times when you have been there, and times when you haven't. All the 7 of us in your classroom. I've studied algebra and Panama. I've showed you Africa. You've showed me the Beatles. If it weren't for you, I'd be different. You've been our mentor. You've been there for us. You've been our mentor. And now it's time to leave. It's so hard to tell you. It's so hard